Hello, Narrator Jay here, and I wanted to make a video talking about the previous upload I had where I narrated a story I wrote called The Final Words of the First Hero. First of all, this one was kind of different from the previous in that it was more of a speech and less of like a direct story. I wanted to test it out because I'd seen some videos of other people uploading speeches that I thought were cool, and so I wanted to give it a try. As for what inspired this story, well, the character, the first hero, I think the sort of catalyst for it was the Oathbreaker Knight from Baldur's Gate 3, who I just thought was like a really interesting and powerful character. A lot of the interactions in Baldur's Gate are really cool with that character, but more generally, just sort of the archetype of that sort of old soldier, who fought and lost over and over again, and has given everything for a cause they no longer believe in. I just thought that's such an interesting psychology and character to write. But what sort of inspired me to actually write this story was I stumbled across, again, a YouTube clip from a show that I like called Doctor Who. And I'll give you a sec to, if you can guess which moment it was that inspired me, but I'll show it right now. It was this one from Matt Smith, who is my favorite personally. And if you haven't seen this clip or watched the TV show, I highly recommend, do yourself a favor, look it up, Google it, it's on YouTube. But basically, he's this old soul in an ever-changing body who, lives to serve people who don't know him. And he never asks for recognition or reparation, and he just carries the burden of countless people on him alone. And, for them, he's witnessed like unspeakable horrors, and he talks about like holding terrifying knowledge that must never be spoken, and so much more. But in this moment, in the speech, he kind of has this realization of like, the way I hear it is like he has this realization of there's a chance to sort of offload all of that like burden, where he doesn't have to hold it anymore. He can give it to this, he calls it parasite god, but he fails. It fails, and he's not able to do it. And in that moment, he sort of sinks into himself. His head sags, and it's like the weight of all of it that he thought he could get rid of it for a second, but then when he can't, it just burdens him. It catches up to him, and he sinks. And I just thought, like, in connection with just such a powerful speech and this amazing acting, like I hope that I was able to sort of capture even a little bit of it. I'm nowhere near the writer or voice actor that these people are that work on this show, or Matt Smith himself. But yeah, it was a great source of inspiration for me, and I hope I can improve more in the future from it. Thank you.